Hey guys, welcome to the Boyer Academy podcast. I am super excited today. This is a special day of filming for us. We are joined by some of our students at Boyer Academy this week, and I'm just really pumped. Our special guest for this episode is Elliotte, and she is coming on today to talk about Taekwondo and what it means and how she likes it and how she's gonna beat up evil with Taekwondo. So let's go. So how are you guys today?
Good.
Good. You nervous?
No.
No? Good. So why did you want to come on today? Or was this just to sound like something cool?
Yeah.
Yeah? Speak up a little louder.
It did actually sound very cool.
Yeah? I thought you were going to be nervous. When I talked to Mom, I'm like, hey, you think if we ask her? Because I didn't know. So that's big steps for you.
What did you tell me when I asked you if you wanted to do this?
Definitely, I really want to do this.
Yeah, that's cool.
She told me that she's been working on her confidence and that this was something that would help her practice that.
Perfect.
And that she really wanted to do it.
Awesome. And we talk about that. Confidence it's practice. So we have to do it. I know you guys don't always believe it because I'm up there being loud teaching class, but I was extremely shy when I was younger. I was like you guys. I would hide behind my dad's leg when people come up to shake my hand at his work if I had to go to work with him. And I wasn't outgoing. I had to learn to be that person. So what is your favorite thing to do? And it can be Taekwondo, whatever. I know you got some practice notes. She's a professional. She has notes and she's practiced. So what is your favorite thing?
Like for Taekwondo or like...
Taekwondo, right? Anything. It doesn't have to be Taekwondo. Like, what's your favorite stuff to do? We don't have to go by the notes 100%. I can throw you some curveballs.
My favorite thing to do is like singing and dancing.
Really?
Yeah.
Singing and dancing. That's awesome. And coloring and making stuff.
That's news to me.
Yeah. And coloring and making stuff because you make me all sorts of cool stuff. So what is your favorite thing to do in Taekwondo?
Kicking.
Kicking? You like the kick drills we're doing right now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're hard. I could tell you guys have been lucky. You guys got the easy part last night, but the adult class threw a gauntlet on those kicks of working out. I'm surprised I haven't had any messages on how it hurt everybody to say. I mean, it was brutal. Every time I call something else out, they're like, what? You didn't do this to the kids' class? I'm like, yeah, they're nice. So kicking's your favorite thing? Well, that's probably really good because we do kick a lot. What else is like, if you had like a second favorite thing, what's your second favorite thing?
Probably the punching form from last graduation.
The form from graduation? That's cool. So you like the fact we're working on that again. We're adding to it now. Do you like your new form for comp team?
It's harder, but I do like it.
It's very hard. It's a black belt form that black belt adults struggle with, sweetie. You guys are killing it learning that. What is it like that you do at Boyer Academy? You are a student. What belt are you?
Orange belt.
Orange belt. And are you part of any teams?
Yes.
What team?
Competition team.
The competition team? Why do you like the competition team?
Because I like all the hard forms. It's like there's lots of harder things, and I like hard stuff.
You like hard stuff? You like being challenged?
Yeah.
That's good. That becomes rough later in life. Trust me, I'm the same way. I like stuff that's challenging and hard, and it keeps Taekwondo will keep getting hard and keep challenging you. So that's great. So Mom, what is like one of the things that you've seen with her in Taekwondo?
When she first started, she would cling to my leg, and she does this funny little thing with her tongue where when she gets nervous, she sticks it out just like that. And
Yes, she does.
I could really see her brain working when she first started. But now watching her over the last 6 months just grow, it's almost like I have a different child. She is confident and brave, and she is excited to go to class. She runs out to the mats now. She practices a lot at home. She'll just be, walking around the house and all of a sudden just do a kick. So yeah, she's a lot more outgoing than she was 6 months ago, which is great, which is why we were wanting to get her involved in this sport.
Heck yeah, she came up for the VIP night. It was like, oh, it's cool, Mom. I got this. Yeah. Hanging with the big kids. It's funny you say that, though, about like the random kicking thing. So there's a book, A Killing Art by Alex Gillis, and it's about the history of Taekwondo. And when they talk about the founder, he would do that. He would like, oh, I can kick that light pole. He could do that. And that was one of my like big takeaways from the book is, oh, because like I always tease the student, how many times you guys try to open a door with your foot? Or how many times you get, and they're like, all the time. Why do you know that? My parents call? I'm like, no, it's stuff that I did. I still do. My kid, like, so when I heard the founder do that, and then I see martial artists, the people that really love it, that it's like their thing, that grow up to be like, I am a martial artist, or a lot of us call ourselves like martial art nerds now, because this is our thing for 30 plus years. That's one of the traits, is that like randomly kicking, randomly all of a sudden just breaking out into practicing a form or doing something. Like it's just something that's ingrained in us.
I've seen it a dozen times a week. She'll just, and it's always when she's doing something mindless. So if she's, packing her backpack or even like clearing the dinner table,
yeah.
She'll, in mid-task, she'll just stop and just do a little kick or a little punch combo.
That is too cute. What is the coolest move or like skill? What's your coolest thing that you've learned? You can look at your notes. Go ahead. It's okay. I have had grown adults come in here with 4 or 5 pages of notes, resources, everything. So you're okay.
She sat on the couch and we went through the questions last night and she was writing her answers.
A butterfly kick.
The butterfly kick?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. You did really like practicing that one. I'm bummed. We were going to do that form again this cycle, but with the little tournament, I had to switch it. So after June testing and graduation, we're going to go back and work on that one again so we can work on our butterfly kicks. That's part of it. I was super bummed that we didn't do it this time. I was really itching to get back to it. So was Miss Emily, for a fact. She was like, I don't do creative. She was itching too. What is it about that kick that you like?
Just like the jumping part. I like jumping a lot.
Yeah. So you like the other jump kicks we do? What are some other jump kicks we do?
Flying side kick.
That one of your favorites?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that one? It's one of mine. That's why I always demonstrate them for the class. I still love running and jumping and kicking the bag. I don't care how old I get. As long as I can jump, I'm still going to demonstrate that one, because I could have one of you guys do it. What is your least favorite thing to do?
The least favorite thing to do is probably the knuckle push-ups.
Yeah. I think that's everybody's least favorite thing. Were you guys were there last night, weren't you? Were you there last night? They all blend together. No?
I was not.
You weren't. Okay. So you guys were there. I was teasing the class that we were going to do more push-ups.
Yeah.
Martha, I was like, all right, we just got to get our 25 push-ups on. And Martha's like, whoa, we went from 10 to 20. Before the kids could say something, Martha was doing the math on how many. Definitely not Miss Martha's favorite either. That was hilarious. I died. I was trying to keep a straight face, and Martha was like very concerned that I did race. Because she's doing 4 classes a night, 3 nights a week. Martha's like, whoa, this math.
Yeah.
So I don't think anybody likes the knuckle push-ups.
When you guys are doing the push-ups, she's always doing it, and then she'll like peek back and look at me and like shake her head.
That is too funny. Last night, somebody forgot their belt, and I was like, oh, no belts, go back here. And she napped around and looked at Mom. I'm like, hey, that's your belt. So I get it. I don't really like them either, but they're so important. And you guys have belt graduation was the proof on that. Everybody doing those push-ups in that one video was so cool of you guys doing it. So what do you want to do, like, when you come to class? What are your favorite things that you're, like, really excited to do in class every night? Like, if you had the perfect class that if you could be the instructor and you could pick all your own stuff to do in class, what would you pick?
I would probably pick a butterfly kick.
Okay, what else? Because you got to do more than one thing. What else?
I would do like a double like a double roundhouse kick.
Just getting ready to say double roundhouse kick. Okay, I like those too. Why do you like double roundhouse kicks?
I just like balancing.
Balancing. They're fun. You guys are gonna look really cool when you got that kick set at the end of this testing cycle. You guys are gonna look so awesome doing those. And some of you guys, I could see your brains working. She was funny the other night. She said about the tongue that she had an arm out, the tongue going sideways, and was doing the kicks. I was like, got me beat. I couldn't do that. If you told me to do that, fall down. You guys got me beat on that. What would you like to, like, do you see yourself being a black belt? Do you see yourself being a master? Do you see yourself, like, being an instructor? Or maybe getting into the movies like Justin and Jules? Like, what do you see yourself doing later in Taekwondo?
Probably being an instructor.
Yeah.
I really want to do that.
Like to do that?
Yeah.
So for you, Mom, like before signing your kiddo up for martial arts is something that's always interested me with parents. Like what were concerns or thoughts when you thought about martial arts training?
I'm not sure we had any concerns when it came to martial arts specifically. We were hesitant to get her signed up just in general with any sports because it's an investment of
Yes.
time, of money. And we really wanted to make sure that, you know, it was what she wanted to do. I have friends who put their kids in everything and they try everything to see what they want. That wasn't the approach that me and my husband wanted to go for. And my husband was in martial arts
Yes.
when he was younger. And so he had that experience, and knowing her personality and how focused she is and driven, we kind of just toyed around with the idea of putting her in it. We knew that she was just a walking two left feet. She's the kind of kid who would fall over standing still. So balance and coordination were something that we were wanting to focus on. And we were cleaning out the basement one day, and my husband's old trophies and photos from when he was in Taekwondo when he was younger, and she saw them and she went nuts. She was like, I want to be a ninja just like Daddy. And so that was kind of what sold it for us, and we knew that that was where we wanted to go. Actually, we saw you in the parade in 2023, and that is what kind of got us thinking about it. She was only 4 at the time, and we didn't want to we weren't ready yet. My husband and I weren't ready. And so, but then when she saw those photos and said that she wanted to be a ninja just like Daddy, and we'd already been toying around with it, that's when we reached out to you.
That's cool.
Did the trial. When we did the trial, we just saw already in the 60, 90 days of the trial how much she had been challenged and affected, and the growth already in the 90 days where we of course asked her, is this what you want to do? And then she's just, it's like she found her calling. She loves it. I mean, she got an award for most dedicated after 2 or 3 months of being in the program. And that's just who she is. She's, like I said, she's just focused, and this is just the perfect sport for her.
Well, what's always been great for martial arts is that it's constant challenge.
Yeah.
Whereas on a team sport, you may be able to fall mid-rank on the team, but and kind of you may be able to cruise there for a little bit, especially at a younger age. But with them, they're constantly challenged, and it helps push them. And like you said, you could see her brain working. I seen that too. And when she started in classes, I remember we were watching her because the instructors and I will discuss everything after class. How do you think this one did? How do you think that one's doing? I like to get their feedback, and that was one thing we all seen was like you could really see her like, okay, I do this. And I remember discussing that with them, that I was like, that she's really love this, because you never can pick when they walk in the door who's going to be gung-ho.
Yeah.
It's normally, I mean, if you could pick, it'd be the least likely person in the room. That's normally the one that really goes for it.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you sharing that, because I'm always kind of curious with the steps. I've always tried to analyze that about the school, like make sure it's open and friendly looking from outside, because I learned when I first opened that we had a lot of the mothers bringing children in, and I always wanted to tint the windows at the first school because my cooling heating bills were so high. But I had parents there who were like, really wouldn't want to walk in if it's all dark. So
Yeah.
awesome. So are you excited to do tournaments?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite part about the tournaments? Because you did pretty good at the last tournament.
My favorite part is breaking boards.
Yeah. You like the board breaking part?
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, we're going to do more of that. That's really cool. I always tell people it doesn't matter how old you are, board breaking's fun.
Yeah.
What technique, like a kick or a punch, would you want to do next on a board? Because what did you do at the tournament? Do you remember what you did at the tournament?
A side kick,
Okay.
Palm strike.
a palm strike, and
Hammer.
hammer fist.
Awesome. So you've done those three. What would you want to do next? Flying side kick's a good one. Or
Ooh.
roundhouse kick. Those are two popular ones. Roundhouse kick scares everybody because that bag kind of slaps your foot, feels hard. We start talking about breaking boards with it, people get scared.
Yeah.
Remember at your first belt graduation when Ben broke a board on his dad's head?
Oh,
Do you think you want to break a board on dad's head one day? Yeah.
that'd be cool. Yeah, Miss Emily got me with that one. Miss Emily and them all did that. Ugh, that hurt.
Oh, was it Emily? You're right. It wasn't Ben. It was Emily.
Ben, I think Ben did it too. So did
Okay,
Emily.
okay.
Emily did it. The best part was Sam was there with Lennox. She's my chiropractor.
Okay.
So like, there's one thing where I remember like as she did it, I turned to be like, "Good job." Sam's like, "I'll be fixing that later." And she did. When she did the neck pull that week, it was hilarious. I was like, "Thanks, Emily." So if you had a friend that wanted to come to Boyer Academy, what would you tell them? Do you got that on your practice?
Yeah, I do.
And then I also want you to show us your picture you drew. For anyone that doesn't know, Elliotte makes all sorts of really intricate cards with pullouts and all this artwork on them all the time. I've got a collection going.
You can get like more confidence if you're like shy, and you can get more friends and more balance.
More balance?
Yeah.
Do you think it's helped you with all of those things?
Yeah.
So we talk about confidence all the time. I want to see what your thoughts are. Why do you think you have more confidence?
Definitely because of the like belt graduations and tournaments. Cause I show people the stuff I learned.
Mm-hmm.
And like making new, like a lot. I make a new friend, and that's kind of what that's kind of makes me nervous.
Yeah. So do you want to do something really cool as we get to the end here? You want to stand up and look in the camera like you're looking right out there and do your intro that you do for tournaments? You're my only one coming on today that does comp stuff, so you could do your intro. Could you do that? Could you stand up and do your intro? It's just us. There's no one else here.
I don't know where I could do it.
Just stand right there.
Yeah.
Here, I'll move the microphone. Here. Come on, you can do it.
You could do
Okay,
it.
Don't be shy. It's okay. I'm not gonna make you. I think it'd be really cool if you did your intro. You wanna try it? I'll help you through it. Come here. I'll help you through it. You want me to do it with you? Come on. Here. Come on. Right there. Good. So go right there. Face that way. Look right there. So bow. Good. Go ahead, do your intro. Say it nice and loud, just like you're presenting to your judges. Here we go. Good.
Judges, my name is Elliotte Shockley. My school is Boyer Academy. With your permission, I'll begin.
Good job. Awesome. Have a seat. Good job. I am so proud of you for coming on and just being so brave today. This has got to be intimidating. I know I've had adults come on as guests, and I thought they were going to pass out, fall out of the chair. I literally have sat like at a point where I thought I could catch them, and I'm not making that up because the way they would look down. I've had some come on and just freeze up, not be able to talk. So this is huge for you today, and I'm super proud of it. Is there anything you or Mom want to say before we call it a day?
Well, I don't know.
You don't know. Your facial expressions are you're so cute.
I think I keep forgetting she's 6.
Yeah.
And I think that this journey has it was the right choice. Like I said, we were trying to decide. We knew just based off of, her personality, she's not a team sports. That would have been too overwhelming. She gets very overwhelmed. She's very anxious per kid. And just the growth that we've seen, I think, now she would be just fine in doing team sports. And she's gotten that confidence and the skills that you've taught her to be able to succeed in whatever she wants to do. And I'm happy to hear that she wants to keep doing this and she wants a black belt and she wants to be part of leadership when she's Emily's age.
Yep.
Emily is her, what's it called? Like mentor or she looks up to Emily. And yeah, she loves it. And being part of this and watching her is just a really amazing gift. So thank you.
Well, thank you. Go ahead and hold it up so you can see it. Hold it up. That's awesome. And we'll take a picture of it too before we go. So awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys coming on. This was a great episode. You did amazing. I'm so excited for you. And thank you guys for tuning in.